Give it to me straight, Doc. I can handle it.
Well, according to our lab results, your blood is 98% Red Bull and Monster Energy. You said that you haven't moved from your gamer chair for 3 months, so we counted 76 hemorrhoids on your anus. And whenever you signed your name on hospital documents, you wrote, Alliance for Life, Get Wrecked, Horde Scrubs. But no, you don't have COVID, Mr. Death Knight.
Oh, well that's a relief. Now I can get back to playing more World of Warcraft.
The signs you need to look out for that it's time to quit World of Warcraft. Around the world, millions of gamers have played World of Warcraft, loved it, enjoyed it, and have left Azeroth behind with good memories in their real-life inventories. But some people persist, never abandoning this online world, hooked as if cursed by a warlock, driven by sheer madness and borderline stupidity. Those are the people that we are talking about today. The ones who are ignoring the call to move on and to find another game or another life altogether. If you are someone that falls into one of these 5 categories, then maybe, my friend, just maybe, it's time for you to consider hitting that uninstall button and getting on with your life. But before we get into talking about all these warning signs, we gotta thank today's sponsor. Dungeon Fighter Online is a 2D MMORPG with retro pixel graphics, where you can join action-packed raids and dungeons with players from all over the world, choosing from more than 60 class advancements to suit your playstyle. Like a true action game, Dungeon Fighter Online showcases spectacular hit effects, complex combos, all with beautiful illustrations and animations for each and every class. And now is the perfect time to dive into the game. With a raise in level cap from 100 to 110, the storyline of the game has progressed. New areas and dungeons have been revealed, new epic equipment can be discovered. It is the perfect time to hop into the game as a new player. And don't worry, because thanks to the warm-up system, you can get a quick power level to level 100, earning along the way equipment, potions, and everything you need for a new character. So why not give it a go and use my coupon code WELCOME-TO-DFO-GIFT here on your screen, or it's shown down below in the description, gifting you a set of items to get you started in the game. Guys, if you want to check out DFO, click the link down below in the description today and get ready for a brand new adventure. Number 1, damn, this game sure is boring. Have you ever been playing World of Warcraft and just thought to yourself, by a loon's anus, this game sucks? The dungeons are stale, raids have gotten boring, your class has been nerfed, so PvP isn't fun anymore, pet collecting is stupid, and you just can't bring yourself to find any fun in World of Warcraft anymore.
Coming to bed, honey?
Yes, dear.
Well, this is the weakest of my 5 points that I am here to make, everybody. But if you just genuinely find the game to be dull and uninteresting nowadays, maybe it's time to just move on and do something different. Because after all, we don't play World of Warcraft for the big numbers, for the gear, or for the donkey cock drain-eye woman down in Goldshire. We play this soul-crushing, addicting game for fun. And when those things get boring to play with, maybe it's time to move on and do something different. Number 2, you are playing for nostalgia. A lot of people do not play World of Warcraft for World of Warcraft anymore. They play it for nostalgia or just for habit. They started playing this game back when they were a kid. They've been playing it nearly every day since, and World of Warcraft has just become a part of their daily routine. Azeroth is not even a game anymore to these people, but rather it is a second home, a literal second home, a place full of memories and past relationships, good memories, some bad, some good. All of these are on the verge of fading on a daily basis. And so this World of Warcraft player keeps playing the game, hoping to recapture that spark of love that he once had for Warcraft, brought on by all those friends and experiences he had in the past. But you and I both know there ain't no going back. Those times are over, and that flame has long since turned to ash. And as this lonely soul continues to play World of Warcraft to wade within nostalgia, the constant fact remains that hidden in the back of his mind is the reality that those good old days are never coming back, and that everything that he once loved about World of Warcraft is now dead. like his inner child being crucified in front of him. He cannot bear the idea of leaving his precious World of Warcraft behind, because it's an acceptance that he needs to leave the imaginary fantasy world he has created for himself and instead face the reality that lay outside his window, staring in towards him each and every day through the glass as rays of sunlight. But he'll be all right. Number 3, you spend way too much money on the in-game store. You see this thing right here? Yeah, okay. This is called the in-game store. Now, why does it exist in a subscription-based MMO? Well, that's still being researched by top scientists around the world worldwide, but they've yet to come up with an answer. Now, regardless, here it is. A place to buy non-combat pets, mounts, and other stupid crap for your Pandaren female monk character. And if you are someone who has spent a whale load amount of money on this store, falling for Blizzard's cheap marketing tactics of offering you sparkling ponies and color-changing trees just to entice you to keep playing their dumb game where you're not even given regular content updates, and when there is content, it's usually just boring trash, you got a problem. The only acceptable mount on the store is the giant, scary, flying bat mount. We can all agree with that. But owning anything else from the store probably means that you should consider quitting World of Warcraft and using your money for something more productive.
Nixxiom.
I was just looking for the sports channel.
Nixxiom.
Number 4, you become a toxic player. Nobody likes an elitist player. Nobody. That guy that always has to have the highest DPS, the one that can't stand a single wipe, the kind of person that is a source of mockery in so many of my machinima videos. These types of players are the ones who have played the game for so long that they have become obsessed with it in a try-hard sort of way, believing that if they fail somehow in this game, they have failed in real life. They need to have every achievement, every mount, every toy, every non-combat pet in the game. It's insane. These people, for the sake of their own mental health, need to find a better outlet for their time and for their talents. Because when they don't, what started out as simple pet collecting becomes mocking anybody who does not have at least 100 pets in their collection tab. What began as simple mount farming has turned into mocking anybody who cannot survive on an Asmongold mount-off competition. What started as transmog farming, you get the idea. Have fun, but don't be obsessive, because once you reach that point, it's probably time for you guys to quit. And number 5, your entire life revolves around World of Warcraft. You started playing the game as a teenager for whatever reason, not realizing that it would become an obsession. You leveled, you did dungeons, raided, PvP'd, roleplayed, and did all manner of content in the game, and yet still, you cannot quit. There's always that next adventure you tell yourself, that new horizon to be discovered, just waiting ahead. And now, without realizing it, your entire life revolves around World of Warcraft. All your friends play World of Warcraft. All you can talk about is World of Warcraft. Your room is filled with World of Warcraft products. You wear World of Warcraft merchandise. You skip out on your job to play World of Warcraft. Hell, maybe your job even sometimes or in some ways revolves around playing World of Warcraft. The point is, you have reached a point where this game has become a part of who you are, your very spirit, making it nearly impossible to see yourself without the game somehow in your life. My friend, maybe it's time for you to quit and find your fun elsewhere. Or you could just ignore all these warning signs and just keep playing World of Warcraft forever.